Is that rumors?
Women talking.
Sure, girl. I don't even talk like this. Oh, no. Child, I'm too grown to be heard that before. I'm going to tell you, I got some advice for you. I got some good advice
What
for you,
advice?
girl. I'm going to tell you, sit down somewhere. You might just learn something. Some grown women talking.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Nothing, honey. Just reading.
Let's make the magic happen.
Ooh, the magic?
Baby, you ready for that magic?
I'm ready, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, that was so good.
Oh.
Girl, by the time you supplied us with some food.
See, I told y'all. Thank you. I'm serious. My favorite too. Yes.
Girl, one of my friends told me her man came quick.
What? What?
No. Wasn't even a whole minute. So I had to ask her. I said, how long had it been for the Joker? She said it'd been a while.
How long a while?
A while. So I said, you know what?
So he was overly stimulated.
That means he's been faithful to you. What he should have did was bang that out that morning.
Right.
And then hook up with her later.
Right.
But he couldn't.
Well,
That's some men don't know how to do that, you know.
Some men think it's nasty to jack themselves off.
Some men just don't know how to take a long time.
Well, if it took a long time to ejaculate themselves, then they shouldn't be coming quick.
Every time they go quick, some guys. Just saying.
Some don't have no long stamina, like, you know. It's going to be what it
You got to
is.
work on that stamina.
I think I only would get mad about that if they didn't know how to do nothing else.
Well,
Right. Now, if they had a problem with stamina, but they took care of you with other things,
Yeah,
then you was already satisfied and it's just for them anyway.
satisfied.
I can understand that.
But
Now,
if
that
they
would
just want to
disappoint
stop,
me.
if they just want to stop, roll over, talk about, I'm sorry, babe, I'm sorry.
No, see, this is the thing.
I'm
If
not
you
gonna
have
hear
someone
that.
who's not willing to work on it,
Right.
then that would be disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing because
But if you have someone who is willing to
Why are
do
you
whatever
grinning
it
so
takes,
hard while you saying that?
I'm just saying.
you know, see, I gotta watch you.
I
Hold
gotta
on.
have
the pussy, you
I
gotta
told
have
y'all
the
the last time, I'm always
She gotta
happy.
have
happy. She come every time we see her. She come happy.
Well,
Okay.
see,
well,
But
you know,
that-
it's good when you have one that don't leave you
That
unhappy.
quickie,
Yes,
wicked,
exactly.
wicked, quickie stuff.
As long as you have somebody that's willing to work on it,
Yeah.
I think you can handle
Well,
it.
you know what?
I think so too.
If they're willing to pleasure you, yeah, that's when you communicate, though.
Right?
You have to keep the communication open.
You have to.
of
so
what
have you ever
But
had
you
a
can't-
quickie wicky?
Yeah.
I know I have.
But it was
ain't fun.
it was my first time ever being with him, and his first time ever being with me.
Right.
So I don't never expect it to go right the first time. That's why I always give a raggedy man a second chance.
Well, can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
The raggedy
Let's
man.
put a
raggedy
pin in the
man,
quickie
Raggedy
and
man.
go ahead on to the raggedy man.
Sometimes the raggedy man is so raggedy you don't want to give him another chance.
But
Well,
if it's the first time, though,
No.
she said sometimes that's all the chance you needed
I
to
put
know.
it this way: if it's raggedy the first time and the second time, there will not be a third round.
There was one I didn't even know he had put it in.
Ooh,
So
you
that
that don't make it raggedy. Though.
I'm done.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
If you can't feel it,
You can't feel
if you can't feel it,
No,
if you don't know
because
how to
then
problem.
that's where the communication comes. You should have told him, just pop it right real hard.
No. No.
Don't you
He
hate when
was
you be like,
hollering.
oh,
No.
Hollering.
See?
no.
That's what,
Hollering.
no.
That's like that movie.
Okay.
Wait,
And you're just like, I'm like,
She's like, is it
Okay.
in yet?
No, this
Exactly.
dude,
Okay.
this dude was up on me, and I'm looking at him like, did we start the train yet? Sweat coming all over his body all
Profusely.
of a sudden. And then this is what I hate. I hate when a man's sweat drips on me.
Oh.
I'm like,
Well,
put a towel over
He's
me or
overexerted.
something. But
Yes.
it's when we both ain't sweating
Oh yeah. We both
and
should be sweating.
it's just pouring down his body, coming out of his armpits and everything, and drops on you.
Oh.
I'm like, that's nasty.
You're instantly like, get up.
Especially when it ain't in and he's sweating like that.
Put it this way, when he comes before the sweat actually hits his belly button, you know that's a little too quick. That's a little
can't bear
too
that.
quick,
No.
girl.
Well,
Woo.
what would you rather have?
Okay.
A quickie or none?
Well,
That's up for
Quickie
debate.
poison.
That's up for debate. Quickie or none?
That's a good question, though.
how about this? Rather have none rather than deal with the frustration if they're not willing to put in work other ways. Because if you're not satisfied, what's the point?
My thing is this. I think it depends on your size.
Whose size?
Not yours.
It ain't mine. I got my surgery.
You almost made me choke. Stop.
The size. Hopefully you got walls.
No,
but
but
Lord
I'm
have
saying,
mercy.
if he's big and he just happens to come quick, and he's still a little stiff, you might can get yours. You'd have to work fast and you'd have to be on top, but you might can
But
get
is it worth it?
Yeah, you rub on them
No.
nuts good enough.
It's not worth it.
It might get it stimulated back
It's not
again.
worth
You're rubbing on it
feel
for
me?
2 hours and still ain't nothing happen.
A fire. Rug burn.
It's not worth it.
Oh,
It
man.
ain't worth it.
Frustration ain't worth it.
It sure ain't worth it.
But like I said, if they're willing to take care of you, then hey.
Okay, so what
That's
if
what
he
it
goes,
is.
tries to do the other things, but he don't do that right either?
Then
got
we have a problem.
You know what? It's no better, okay?
Right.
It's over with.
We
Or
have
they
a,
say,
come
I
on
don't
now.
do that.
but they want
Okay.
you to.
Okay. No thank
Are they quick to ask you, but then say they don't do it? No.
But that's why you got to turn it around. So if I do you, you going to do me? Oh, I don't do that stuff.
Me
Well, then
either.
Well,
I'm
neither
not
do
doing
I.
it either.
Look, neither do I.
No.
But like
been
I
nice
said
knowing
before, I had said before, I never made that a regular routine if I'm just out there screwing.
Well, you shouldn't.
You put your mouth on everybody and
Can't
everything.
trust.
you.
Sure
Can't
can.
trust it.
Leah did.
Stop it.
You know what? See, I can't
She
tell.
always trying to throw you under the bus.
She's trying to
You
throw
know
me
what?
under the bus, and
I just want her reactions. Her
No,
reactions
I
are
can't-
priceless.
I can't trust you, cause see, when I tell you about my secret freaky days, you gonna put it all out there.
I'm lying on you.
You gonna
only to
create a
get
blog.
The reaction. I just want to get that reaction. Cause when she give you that reaction, she
Her
like,
face. Right.
I don't do those such a things.
I've never done it before, right?
Right. That's a
I like the
lie.
quality.
I've never done it right.
I've never done it right.
That's a
Goodness.
You're
lie.
working on me.
That's a lie.
Did you master that yet?
You know, you be looking at your friends and you be like, do you do that, Elaine?
Y'all even gotta take the guesswork out. Hell yeah.
But then some of you look
These
like,
big
you know,
old
do you
lips.
want that visual? It's that whole visual that appears when you ask
I
your
wonder
friend,
what
do
a
you do
guy
that, friend?
I
You
wonder
know?
what a guy still want a female to do that if they got like doo-doo breath.
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
And they
my
won't
God.
kiss them, but would they let them do that?
You
Ain't no
know,
telling.
Who knows?
I had a brother that said all poom poom looked the same in the dark. Just turn off the light
Oh,
I'm talking about when he let a girl do him with bad breath, stinky breath.
when the lights is off.
Ugh. He won't smell the stink breath on his ding line.
Halitosis can
He
fume up
ain't
the
gonna
room.
smell it.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I was saying the
Halitosis
lights
makes you
off.
want to leave your own house.
The lights off,
I
and
don't
all of a
think-
sudden be like, "Did you just doodle?"
My question is, would you let somebody do that to you if they had
Okay.
stink breath?
Exactly.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
did your mouth just food or something like that?
she said never. She
You're
ain't
just down
never.
there. You're just down there. Nobody has to worry.
Nobody
But
has
we
to
just want to come up
know.
and kiss you.
It's like We won't let that happen now, will we?
Ain't no kissing action jumping off.
Ain't no kissing going on with stank breath.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
I can't.
You
No
know because you
transferable
look at the tongue.
halitosis.
I just can't with you.
If I don't want to kiss you, why would I want you down there?
Because
Exactly.
one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other.
You could leave a residue.
Maybe I have different standards. 'Cause I don't want your
baby.
mouth
Hygiene.
anywhere if it
So
smells
you
like
think they're going to leave
hot
bacteria?
boo-boo. Something. I don't know what they're going. I don't want it nowhere near me.
That's
Before they do it.
That might burn.
Girl, Listerine, they need a dentist.
Right? Look, they go, ooh.
It'll burn their mouth.
They need a
Not if they
dentist.
go down there after.
Not your kitty cat.
No. You gotta protect the kitty by
I'm
all
pouring
means.
Listerine on my kitty cat.
I have
See what
never had
happens.
my kitty say,
They're
I
gonna
will
burn
burn
You
you.
let me know.
They're gonna burn.
After you come back, after you
know.
come back from the doctor, you can let us know.
Exactly.
I'm telling
Let me
you.
know how that worked out for
You
you.
let me know.
Look, if I got to sit like this all the time.
You gonna
Right?
do more
Put a
than
fan
that.
in because it's burning.
You gonna be sitting in a pile of water.
So my girl, you got a sore down there.
Oh, when the scab heals, you can put back on your panties.
I was
Lord have
reading
mercy.
a book, and the lady said she ran out of tissue because she used Kleenex and forgot it was the mentholatum.
No.
She was like, oh, the way that felt, I can't even describe it.
The mentholatum.
I was like, nope. You got to make sure you got the right Kleenex. So Listerine, that would be horrible.
That would be vagina torture.
Have you ever put perfume
Yes.
on your cha-cha?
For what? Like, what do you mean?
That
Like
burn.
when you just spraying?
I'll pick it out like a little afro.
Stop. Just stop right there.
You know what?
You
That is
lying.
TMI. That is
She
TMI.
needs
No.
to
You're
shave.
lying. Stop.
You need a
shave.
doggone
I'm
vagina
I'm
lawnmower.
thinking about
I
having.
can't.
I want it braided up. I'm gonna learn how to braid.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna braid
I
that
need
up.
a
She gonna have
Go ahead.
dreads.
Crazy
She gonna have
behind.
She gonna have
dreads.
nothing
I'm
but
gonna
dreads.
grease the scalp and everything.
Girl, you almost made me spit my food.
I cannot with you.
No.
I'm gonna grease my scalp. He'll be like, babe, where you going? I gotta go grease my scalp.
I thought you
No.
did that yesterday.
I'm gonna have
I'm
locks.
talking about the other scalp.
I'm gonna have locks.
No.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna be down there. What are you doing? Twist.
Oh,
No.
Boom boom like nothing thread. Boom boom.
Talk about some stanky vagina.
Oh.
Not if you put the use the
No.
cocoa butter.
No.
No.
I
Put
use
some
that
shea
cocoa
butter extract.
cream, boots with the furs. Got my whole vagina looking at her.
No.
I put ponytails on them so they can hang out my panties, right? I just wear them.
Make sure you add some barrettes.
She would have her son
Why? For
angry
the
at
men
her.
that want me to call them daddy?
Daddy. No.
That was low. That was
low.
low.
How low can you go? How low
Oh
can you
my
go?
goodness, that
I
was
can't
low.
even.
Hanging out the sides got me. I was trying to help out with some decorations.
But I'm gonna ask you this: what would you rather? Say for instance, you met this man, y'all ain't did nothing. Very nice man, wonderful man. Y'all dating for about 2 or 3 months, still ain't did nothing. And you're like, man, he could be the one. And then you finally say, okay. And then it's the worst sex. Would you stay or would you go?
Is he a good man and a good provider?
He could probably be all of that. Would you stay or would you go?
I'd work in. If he's a good provider and a good man, I would try to train him.
Why?
Yes.
I would try to train the dragon.
If you think he's trainable.
And then
Like if there's any redeeming qualities.
Because if I don't know him, he doesn't know me. So he's not going to know where to touch me, kiss me, move me, and make my mountain sing high enough.
my only
There
question
ain't
is,
no rivers wide enough.
are you planning on keeping him after you put in all that work? Are you going to marry him? Is he married material, keeping material, invest all in
Well,
that
I'm
person?
not going to invest
for him
my
to go give it to
knowledge.
somebody else after you done trained him, you feel me?
Okay.
Well, I feel
Well, that's
like
why
this.
she said if you think that he's going to be That
The
he
one.
could be-
Potential.
Yeah, he could be the
Yeah.
one.
Then I'm gonna train the
Then
dragon.
you should be willing to train.
But what if he say, "Oh, I don't want to do all that"? Would you still keep him?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me
either.
tell
No,
you.
you know what? I would have to be nice, and we would sit down, and that's where the communication comes in. We'd be like, listen,
Be like, listen, in order
if
for
you're
me
not
to
gonna
keep you
listen
around,
to me to please me, because you want me to please you, right? What if every time you ask me for a blowjob, I just slap your dick all the time?
Move, get out
Just
the
get
way.
down.
Move, get out the way. Move.
You're gonna get mad, especially if I just kiss around it all the time and I never do it.
And the head just looking
Give me the
at you.
high hopes. You'd be like,
ain't nothing but
and
the
I don't
color.
need nothing. I'd rather kiss your kneecap.
And the head be looking at you
I
like,
kiss your
where's
kneecap
my
before I do
attention?
anything.
you know, come on now.
And see, and that's what
That
I
is
be
not
telling
okay.
them. If I just played with your balls and slapped your dick one good time, and then I'd be like, I'm done.
Would that
Or-
be satisfying for you?
If I get
tell
you
them that's how I
excited,
feel.
and right before you get ready to blow, get up and walk away. You know what he's gonna say? What are you doing? What are you doing? And that's what I'm gonna ask him if he doesn't do it right. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Where you going?
The only reason I ask is I have one.
And you got rid of him, apparently.
I'm by myself. And
You gonna let me swallow my drink before you put one of those on me again?
She kicked him
Can't do
to
it.
Why?
the kisser.
I-
You don't want to help
Why
train
you
nobody.
didn't train him?
He was untrainable.
Hold on.
He don't know you, so
Wait a
you
minute.
gotta teach him.
Hold
Let her
on.
tell you the
You.
situation.
Hold on.
Okay.
If you 55 years old and you ain't figured it out by now,
Say that.
That don't
Yeah,
mean
you
you
have the
been
right
with a-
partner.
Exactly.
I'm not the one.
See,
She's
now
like,
that's
okay.
you be throwing away good men then.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Wow. I don't
Because he don't know you. He knows that woman. Why is he gonna try to do what he did with Sally on you? What might turn Sally on might not turn you on.
No.
He licking your elbows
There's no licking,
and doing the
no
crayon on
sticking.
you,
There
and he
was
don't
no lick
like
that-
it.
No licking or
No.
sticking?
No
Didn't
licking
know
or
it was
sticking.
there.
Huh?
What?
Wait,
That's a problem. Wait,
so are you
hold
talking
on.
about the size?
I'm talking about size. I'm talking about
experience?
skills?
You're talking about everything.
Skills.
Wow. That's
I don't
disappointing.
have time.
But see, you could be throwing
And I
a
don't
really
mean
good
that I
man
don't have
away.
time.
No, I mean you could be really
you gotta
showing
at
a
least
man.
give
She
me
means like give me
this
something to work
much
with.
to work with.
So if I cannot feel you, there's a problem.
If I don't know you there's a problem.
No, you tell him. Go hard to the left. Or go hard to the right.
I can't.
No.
No. You know what? I can't even say nothing to that because I
Wait.
feel her. Because
Wait a
if-
minute.
I think
Okay, because I don't want to spit my drink out. Go ahead, because I know you're going to say something crazy.
I'm not. I'm gonna be philosophical.
I'm just saying.
Some people need to come with a portable dick pump,
Okay.
you know, to help somebody out. I'm serious, so that shit can be felt. It pumps
and,
it up.
and get him that.
And
if
get
he's
your
worth
know.
it.
No, I'm not
But
purchasing
what
that.
if
He should
they
have
ain't
came
willing
with
to
it.
accept the fact that they got a problem?
They know they
Yeah,
got
see,
a
that's
problem.
No. Some of them really have convinced themselves they don't, and that's what she said.
So it's a
Exactly.
libido thing. It's absolutely libido, and they have this in their conscience
I'll
that
tell
they
you,
don't have
I
a
would-
problem.
I
They
would-
think they're
I
the
feel you.
men,
I
and they're
would just
not.
be like,
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
how did
boo.
you get rid of him? You just ignored his phone calls and blocked him? That's not how you do stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
and
is.
then when we talked, I just told him, I said, you're not willing to please me. You know what he said? Well, you need to please yourself. Yeah.
Well, then what the hell I
yeah.
need you for?
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why he's
Exactly I
gone.
said to him. I said, okay, thank you very much. Have a great day.
That's why he's blocked.
That's why he's
Because
blocked.
his mentality
He said
is
you need to please yourself.
please yourself. That's a selfish
But,
individual.
no, I wouldn't say
Stop.
that either because
Yeah, I would.
sometimes what they mean by that, because men never can say what they actually mean
Some men
sometimes.
can. He just didn't
Sometimes
do
they're
well.
talking about ketchup and they really need to be talking about relish.
Oh.
But when he said you should please yourself, that means you get on and take control.
No, he was talking about
And
soy
put
sauce.
him
was
where
in the
he
wrong
needs
category. And we should
No,
leave
I mean
him
because
at
I
the
had
soy sauce
somebody
table.
tell me that.
She couldn't feel him to place him anywhere. Any position would not be felt.
You didn't do the scissors.
You know,
The scissors wouldn't have saved him.
The scissors would have saved
all
him.
I'm saying is, I just don't have the time. I just don't.
No.
I
at
think you
least
were just
want-
offended with what he said.
Oh,
Let's
very
just-
offended with
Let's
that.
just put that
But
as
she was
grown
offended
women.
with what he did.
But
We're
I was
just
offended before he
Yes.
even said that. You know, so it's like
Because
I'm not
sometimes,
your type. I don't think.
yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Because I think if you have that mentality that a woman needs to please herself, then I can do that at home by myself, homie.
Right, for real.
Gee,
So I
Without
can
your
do
help.
bad by myself.
Exactly.
I don't need you in my life.
I hooked myself up so good one time.
She's lost
Okay.
it.
I was
Gone,
I was in
cuckoo.
the sex zombie zone. I was like, damn, girl. Then I went like this.
Oh,
Was it good
But
for
you
you?
know, there's
and I
nothing-
said, hell to the yes.
But there's nothing more satisfying than being with someone that wants to be with you.
who's willing to do what it
Who's
takes
willing
to
to
please
do-
you.
But you know what?
Exactly. Who you're in love with and want
Right.
you guys freely give yourself to each other
Exactly.
within that union.
Well, that's making love.
You're making
I'm talking
love,
about
you
just
know?
screwing. And when you just screwing, all I'm saying is, I don't give a damn how he feel or what he think. I'm in it to get mine. And if
Well,
I
see-
can't get mine,
Okay.
Right.
If you're just
then I'm
screwing
just
and you
gonna
can't get
say,
yours, then there's
hey,
no point.
move to the left. I'm gonna try to
Stop
guide
it.
you because I want you to tap on
Right.
that right there.
As you use the
Because if I'm
magnifying
in
glass
that
and the flashlight.
situation, but the deal is, if I'm in the situation, I'm gonna make the best of it.
Right.
I'm gonna get mine. Now I'm not gonna let him tag that again.
Okay.
But at least at that time, I'm gonna tag it again. They be like, "Why we don't hook up? I'm busy. I just work a lot."
Me too.
I'm going to tell him no because I did not feel you. I had to navigate you like a GPS.
Leah, why you gonna
and
kill that man?
Listen, because he
You're
needs
not
to
killing
know.
him, but he needs to
I'm
know why
helping
people keep
him.
telling him no.
I'm helping him because
No, because
I'm
there's-
helping
he needs
There's
to
him.
know what-
someone with a little bitty vagina that will accept
His
exactly
little
what
bitty
he has to
Listen,
offer.
I
You
need
know
to
what
help
it's called?
him.
It's called a pocket.
It's called a
It's called a
pocket,
what?
a pocket
Pocket
P,
poo.
a pocket. But listen, what I'm saying is that's what it's called, okay?
Y'all so
And
stupid.
it's at the nearby
I'm thinking
adult
you really
shop,
gonna
okay?
give somebody some
You
good
know-
It's called
advice.
castles.
It's called, you know,
50 cents.
the brother needs
Mall
some help. The
Boulevard.
brother needs some, he needs some doggone tough love. You know, you are
That's
not
it.
felt.
Some people don't know.
He need inmate sex. He gotta
Oh.
put a glove on a toilet roll.
What the
Put a little tissue on it and some grease.
No, I can't.
You know, the hand didn't even feel it. Listen here, what I'm saying
Watch
is,
out now.
The hand didn't even feel it.
Watch
You
out.
need
Now,
help.
how
She said he needs
Besides
tweezers.
ignoring him, if he really want to know what's going on with y'all, how come y'all can't hook up?
Right,
Be real with me, Elaine.
right.
What
Then
you gonna tell him?
The
I
truth.
told him. I
You
mean,
don't
I didn't
satisfy
say.
me.
I didn't say that.
That's what she told
What'd
me.
you
You don't.
say?
She said you
I
don't
just
satisfy
said I'm just not there because I think a man and a woman is supposed to please each other, not
And
me
you're
just
not-
please
right.
myself. So
That's
if
making
that's
love,
how you
though.
feel.
You can't confuse love
Yeah.
with screwing.
I didn't have sex, humping, hugging, and it's been great.
I've had better sex with a pillow sometimes, but I'm
But
just
that's my
saying.
point. So what I'm saying is,
A pillow.
but my point
pillow
is,
girl.
She wanted
if
that
I'm
to be a
gonna-
relationship, and it wasn't going to be good.
I'm trying to
long-term
figure out which
relationship if she couldn't
pillow.
be
Did I lay on?
satisfied.
Oh,
sure did.
man.
Did I lay on that pillow?
You sure
Please?
did.
But
Had
I'm
your
just-
nose in it and
Oh, my
everything.
goodness.
Oh,
You
my
get that
Lord.
good rub going.
Oh, my goodness.
No, the pillow sex. Pillow sex. Oh, that's
But
a
it's
whole
not
different
worth the
show.
time.
It
It's
ain't.
just
It
not
ain't.
worth the time.
I get highly
Life's too
satisfied
short.
off my pillow.
You know, if I have, when I'm, you know, you're married, you have a mate in your life, you have that union, you have that person that you're intimate with, it has to be pleasurable. I mean, 9 times out
That's
of
the
10,
train you're dragging.
that's why people
Well, that's what she's saying.
leave. They leave.
Why would she get herself into the relationship if from the get-go
Exactly.
he's not willing to please her?
And not willing to compromise to learn.
That's the bottom line is you're not in love first. Because if you'd have fell in love, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
why
then,
I asked
listen,
you.
you fell in love, got married, and then afterward, say
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
didn't do
yeah.
nothing until after you got married.
I would have been pissed.
You're going to try to work it out, though.
No,
No,
I would
she
have
would've
been pissed.
And
It
she
would
would've
have
got
been
an
a
annulment.
situation.
She's like, because I didn't feel it. We can get
people,
an annulment.
people leave. Excuse me,
It
but
never
people
happened,
leave.
Your Honor.
They leave relationships based on the sexual problem. If they're not pleased, they leave. Think about it. And they
Already
cheat.
y'all know that. From day one, I've been
period.
figuring out how to get the hell up.
I got to go.
Damn.
Ain't no
What the
pleasing.
hell did I do?
They be like, did you consummate? She'd be like, no, you're not.
I did never happen. And he'd be like, that's a lot.
No,
I made you
no.
come 4
I did
times.
not.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Quit
I did not
lying. No,
feel
you
it,
didn't.
Therefore, I could get it.
And I ain't gonna please myself. You need to be pleasing me. That's what I got you for. Looky here. What you here for? You
I
can't do
thank
that.
God that I did not get put into that situation.
All I
At
would
least
say
with
is
my
if I
husband.
have to
My
please
husband
myself, you should
didn't have
be
to worry about
very disrespected.
What honor do I have to give you if I'm, come on. No, that's
If I gotta do
disrespectful.
me, I should have put a ring on my own
Okay.
damn
I
finger.
know.
For real.
For
Real talk.
seriously.
For real.
Not the
For
ring on the
real.
rabbit. But what I'm saying.
Hey, don't disrespect that.
The rabbit?
I got
said,
one of
"Don't
those right now.
disrespect the
Don't
rabbit."
disrespect that. That joker is.
I got rid of my rabbit.
I got rid of my rabbit too. I used to have a rabbit.
I'm gonna tell you, my rabbit one time was running out of juice,
No.
and I kept turning it up, and it'd go. Then I turn it up, and it'd go. So I was like, dang. So I reached in my drawer. I got some.
Wow.
I forgot to turn that bitch down, and it was still inside. It was a remote control. I said, "Butcher Pro!" Tears was coming down. I was coming that fast, like coming that hard. I was like,
Lord have mercy.
and then I was trying to turn it off and turn it down, and I kept missing. And finally, I was like, "Bro." I was like, "Oh my God!" My climaxes was going.
The body was in convulsion.
I was like, "Oh my God!" And then I pulled my blankets up because I felt violated.
And you
By
did it
my
to
own
yourself.
self. I did it to my damn
You
self,
did it
girl.
to yourself.
Damn self.
Honey,
You know
that's
it's bad when you do it to
terrible.
yourself.
Yeah,
That
I
is
really
bad.
felt it. I was like, but you know what? It was missing. I couldn't find that thing for a while.
It was missing.
Yeah.
Who stole the rabbit?
I don't know. I wanted to make sure he was still in my drawer, so I snipped him when I found him.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
He smelled like mint chocolate chip Girl
Oh,
Scout
my
cookies. I knew that joker been in that drawer for a minute. That mint chocolate chip
That is
cookies
amazing.
wasn't no joke.
I messed up and got one of those ones that just stay in you and you got the remote control and you can control it from each side of the room. Each side of the room. I messed up terribly bad because somebody had the control and it would boom out and I was just like, ah! And like, and then you gotta cry. I'm okay. Yes, I am. How you doing? I'm fine. Oh, okay. No, are you all right?
Butterfly. That's the
Yes.
little one.
Had the little look like a little bullet. I said, yes, I'm doing absolutely great. He's like, you sure you okay? Are you all right? I said, I'm fine. Messed up. Never do that again. That was too much
Have your own
control.
control.
That was too much control. I
No,
gave the control up.
that makes me
That was
want
too much
one.
That was too much control.
Elaine, you
It's
want
like
one?
like a
You
little
won't
bullet.
be dry no
It's like
more.
it looks like a little bullet. It's like a little bullet, and it got a little
My
control.
question is, would your husband use the control?
Exactly.
No, I don't think he'd want the whole thing, the scenario in there at
See,
all.
exactly.
I have one of them old school men.
Yeah.
And the old school men is they don't want nothing in the bed but them.
Right.
And if you have to add anything, they get offended.
They're not being pleasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so I can't satisfy you. You gotta bring, and you can't. You gotta
Wow.
say, no. I'm just trying to try new things and experiment.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't want to hear that. Them old school men don't want to hear that.
They want to stay with the rigor, the whole, what am I saying, the right word, the routine of the old school ways. And then that brings me into the mind frame of some old school men just love missionary. They don't do doggy style.
I don't mean
they
just
don't do,
missionary. I mean he'll do anything that I want,
right?
but he doesn't want to add anything that he feels.
Okay.
Outside.
You know, he's handicapped in some area or something, or considered, oh, I can't please you. You need this to help please you.
So he would look at it as a challenge against him, not pleasing you as
not something to spice,
not satisfying. That's
not something that spices up, but thinking that it means I'm less.
You're offended. Yeah.
Like I'm lacking in
and
the
when
area.
you get one of those kind of men, you gotta like hide your toys
and do it in secret. Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's terrible.
It's not hard.
I didn't
at all.
hide mine. I
No,
just
I'm
stopped
just
using them because I
saying
didn't need
that
them
It's
anymore.
hidden.
You want you.
I know,
You
but
think
I
you want to
mean,
be open,
because
you know?
you're pretty much lying.
Well,
Yeah.
my
like
husband
deceit.
knew the ones I had when we got together, and we got rid of them.
Well, you got
Together.
rid of them, but
Right.
I use mine when mine's is mad. Your husband's mad. He doesn't withhold.
Right.
Mine be
I might
like,
try. but I
oh, you
wouldn't
think
really.
you can hold out for a week? I'm gonna hold out for 2 weeks. I'll be like,
Wow.
that's not how you do that.
That's so sad for you.
No.
So
I feel bad for you too.
that is sad.
That's terrible.
So I got another question.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Have you ever faked it?
I haven't had to fake it since I've been married, but I have faked it in the past.
I haven't had to fake it with Anthony. I would say, for real, Anthony's the first man that ever just blown my mind. You know how, like, with my first husband or my second husband, I'd be like, "Cause you weak, you a 5-minute man." You know, you do that gut punch when you're
Wow.
mad, and they're mad. You know, you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was mad at Anthony because I couldn't say that. I'd be like, "You, never mind."
I faked it before, you know.
What does your faking sound like?
You know what? I'm not going
I'm
to tell
not
you
gonna do
that.
that.
I'm not going to
No,
tell
no.
you what
Don't
my
even.
faking.
Don't even,
know,
because she's going to hold it?
Because
No,
she's going to
because
hold it
somebody's
against
gonna hear
She
me.
gonna hold it.
I'm not gonna have
Exactly.
to hold nothing.
No, I'm not going to tell you what my faking
Somebody's
sounds
gonna
like.
see this, and then
You
they're
know?
gonna be like, "Hey, she sound like
You know?
that with me."
Well, when you fake, wouldn't you make it sound like you're realistic?
My faking sounds
Not hers. I don't think hers. I don't think when she faking, she goes like this. "Ooh, yeah, daddy. Ooh, that's so good."
That sounds familiar.
You know what? No, I will be there at about what time you say brunch was? Okay, yeah, I'll be there around about 1 because he's almost done anyway.
Well,
I'm on my way.
I've faked it before. And when you have to be with someone that you got to fake it,
That
they
just
ain't the one for you.
no, because
That's
that
true.
just defeats the whole purpose.
Exactly.
Yes,
It's
it
just
Like
not
that'll
worth
make
it.
you feel good.
Yeah. It's just not worth it.
See, if I had to though, like if I had to in a long-term relationship, I just wouldn't have sex. If I had to fake it, I just wouldn't have sex.
Exactly.
Because I don't have time for
If
that.
you're married to the
meaningless.
person,
No, if I'm married to him, you need to figure this shit out.
Exactly. You need to get
Excuse
your
my
mind
French,
straight.
but you need to figure
You
it
need to
out.
get your mind
If we're
straight,
married
Jody.
and you're not getting me where I need to be, we need to figure this out.
Get it
That is a
We're gonna have to
mistake.
sit down. We're gonna have to
Get
put
it
it together.
together.
We're gonna have to
Right.
make this happen.
Period.
But
Okay?
no,
You got a
That'll be the
whole
first
husband.
time.
It shouldn't even be like that. Whole husband.
would you let him eat your booty?
What?
No.
If he couldn't satisfy you with anything?
Stop.
No.
We're not going there.
No, I'll go there. No.
We're not going there.
So nobody's ever had their groceries ate out.
We're not going
No.
there.
I haven't found one nasty enough.
I've experienced that.
Your booty?
Yes, I've experienced that. It was really an interesting
Did they want to kiss you after
situation.
that, though?
You know, they wanted to kiss me, and I said, no, you need to see a dentist, you need to gargle, you need to floss, and you need to brush, okay? Because I can't.
I'm gonna
Right.
kill
I
me.
can't.
You're trying to
I-
kill
I-
That
I'll
gives a
pass
new
on
that
definition
way.
to choking the junk.
me. Oh my
I'll pass
God.
on that one. Nah, I don't.
You know, I mean, they just
I'm trying to
slid
think,
down
man.
from the vagina and just went back there, and it was just boom pow. It was a, jackpot party.
How the hell are you laying on your back? How they just gonna slip back?
Because,
there?
you laying on your stomach,
Oh, you're
and
laying
then
on your
they're
stomach.
doing it from the behind,
Mhm.
so
Hello.
this,
I gotta
toot it
get a
up.
visual. Hold up. Go
I don't
ahead.
even let me
my
move
God.
on. Boo,
Yes.
boo, 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 boo,
Right,
boo, boo.
right,
Okay, you
right.
and your visuals
They
today.
licking your booty?
You know,
Did it feel good?
I was in absolute licking booty heaven.
You gonna make me want to try that.
Go for it. Let me know how it is.
I can't even look. I can't even raise my
I almost
mouth.
choked my dog.
I can't even raise my mouth to say, you want to try this?
Wait.
Yeah, tell me in your mind how that conversation goes.
How did you approach
Babe,
that?
can you lick my
know,
booty? What?
Hey, babe, while you down there, can you just go all the way to the back?
You couldn't even say that. You'd be
No.
like,
I
no,
think it
you
would
know
just
what?
have
No,
to be
you-
natural. You can't just
You don't talk about it, but
lick
you
my
do.
booty.
No,
You know,
No,
I have the booty conversation.
Listen, you don't talk about it, you just move.
Yeah, you just scoot
do that.
right
Do
there.
that. And then he gonna look at what you doing? What you doing?
What you talking about? What
Oh
you
my
mean?
God.
no, they're gonna be like, you never let me
Oh.
finish. What you doing?
Oh, boy. Woo! See what happened was I heard
You're trying to scoot up and put the booty and prop the booty up there.
and then you do a ballerina,
Then
split.
You try to prop the booty up there to give it a good idea. He'd be like, "What are you doing?
Oh,
You never let me
goodness.
finish. You never want me to finish." I'm like, "Yeah,
I do want you to finish.
I want a happy ending."
I'm just trying to show you a new direction,
Wait, that is a conversation I don't want to have.
I'm trying to wait. Let me see. Let me see how I would do that.
No,
Yeah.
don't.
I don't want the visual.
Don't.
I can't have the
I
visual.
can't do it without laughing, babe.
With a straight face. Come on, you can do it.
He
You can
can't
do
do
it.
it.
It's so hard because we know her.
Right.
We know him.
Exactly.
That's not okay.
It's
Let me
like, wait a minute, hold
Let
up.
me be him.
I wonder.
You know.
Okay, you be here.
All right.
Go ahead. Let's watch this laugh.
I could.
Okay. Go.
Anthony.
What? What you want now, Geraldine?
You want to try licking booty?
What? What you say?
Yeah.
What you say?
He don't want nobody around his ass.
You do it new position
trying
of
to-
69.
You trying to ask?
know?
You trying to ask because you say you're like, I'm willing to do you if you go. You want to try something different. You want to try licking booty.
You ain't gonna get nothing.
How would you ask?
I would. You're gonna
Say
be on
you
punishment.
wouldn't. Say you wouldn't. But how would you do it if you wanted to try
I
it?
can't even think about it.
I know how I do it.
Well, you didn't have to. You already had somebody.
I know,
that
but I
wanted
know
do
how to
it.
ask to
Okay,
get it
how
done.
you ask?
Okay.
Tell me something you think is gonna work.
Okay. I'm gonna. Excuse me. Hey, babe. Remember the last time you licked it? Why don't you go ahead and do that again for me? Just go ahead and let me toot it
But
up
that's
for
what
you.
the
the
same
same
guy.
We're talking about another guy. How you gonna get
Oh no,
another?
because I know my Pinocha not community Pinocha, so I can't be giving it out like doggone commodities.
Somebody licking your ass.
I can't get my.
I have a homeless man.
I'm not giving it out like commodities. Isn't that once of the month, the first and the 15th commodity Pinocha? This is the same person gonna get it.
It has to be the same person, but
Yeah.
I'm talking
It just
about
would have to happen naturally. You just can't. You know.
put
you
it
just-
in.
You just don't. I ask like this is what I want done. Can you just go
Okay,
ahead and
so
accommodate me?
if he say sit on my face, so I'm straddling and I'm sitting on his face.
Right.
Scoot forward a little
You
And
bit.
then I
just
just
scoot
slide
down like that, yeah. While you holding on to the headboard like this here, you just scoot down like that, you
He
know.
be like, look, he be like, look, he go like, what are you doing?
This is a different take. I don't know what happened.
Joe, you close your eyes.
Just don't worry about it. Just let it flow,
Close
baby.
your eyes.
Let it flow. I can't.
Close your
I can't deal
eyes.
with you.
Throw
I
your
can't
booty
deal
hole on
with
his face. Close his eyes.
Yeah,
and
I
throw
can't
your
deal
booty
with
hole.
you.
Yeah, you know.
And then I go like this. Leah said it was good.
I told you about listening to Leah.
She's not welcome here.
You banned me from making that.
I would be banned from the whole
Not
house.
welcome.
You know, when's she coming? Oh, we ain't picking her up.
You would be
You know,
bad.
and then guys want to put it in your butt. I wonder
No,
what they
thank
feel
you.
like if you just slip your finger in their butt.
I know. That's why I told this one guy, I said, I'm going to put a strap-on on. I'm going to do you first. And then you can do me. Oh, no.
Well, then that's
Yeah.
your answer.
You know,
That's how you know how I feel.
That's how I
Wait,
feel.
you know,
Oh, no.
I said, huh, I got hemorrhoids worse
Thank
than
you.
you. Ain't
if
nobody.
they use the KY warming
Oh,
jelly,
there she go. Nasty ass.
I think maybe
If they
Astroglide.
use
I
the
think
KY
Astroglide is
yeah,
better.
the KY jelly, the warming
I still don't
sensation,
wanna do
you'll
it.
be just fine. But I had a
I have
person ask me to
hemorrhoids.
strap on, and I said, I cannot strap on and do that to you. I will just demasculize you. You are a man. That is not my position to do that, okay? You need to find somebody else who's all into that kinky stuff.
no,
I'm not strapping
that
on
is
and doing it to
kinky,
you.
but most, believe it or not, because I didn't know that men have a G-spot in there.
Mhm.
I did not
No,
know
I didn't
that.
know that either.
We don't have one,
Right.
but they do.
Mhm.
That's why when they go get the prostate checked,
Right.
when the doctor has to go in there, sometimes most men will get a hard on because they got one.
They do.
I don't want to see my man tooted
I-
up though. I don't want to see him tooted
I
up,
don't
bent
want that at
over,
all.
and arching
Ever.
his back. Who wants to
Ever.
see him tooted up?
Ever in the world.
No,
Mm-mm.
I don't want
So
to
are
see
you
this.
saying if you had a man, you married to this man,
Mhm.
and he asked you to do that
Mhm.
because not that he's gay, but
Right.
he knows that there is an orgasmic spot in there.
Mhm.
Some men just not freaky enough to go worry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
say
so
we're gonna have to
let
find
it
your
go.
other spots because that one's not gonna be
Listen.
found by me.
That one won't be tapped by me.
Not
Would you do
boo-boo.
it?
I'd do it.
I would not.
If I'm in love with my man, I'm gonna do
I'm
it.
not gonna let him do it to me, but you want? Okay.
You know what?
No.
I'm not
I would
doing
try
that.
it.
That now, I'm freaky, but that's too a little bit too freaky for
I'm
me.
good.
And
you
you
know.
with your man, and you wouldn't do that. For
No,
him.
I'm not
Good.
doing that. Mm-mm.
I'd do it.
No.
I
I'm
would do it
good.
too.
I'd do it.
Y'all gonna tell me how that's gonna work out for y'all?
I would do
Because
that.
I'm not.
I'm
If
not
he
doing
asked
that
me,
either.
I
High
would
five.
do
We
that.
ain't doing that.
Hell to the no.
No.
See, different preference,
Mm-mm.
different
Well,
strokes.
what's the
different
difference
folks,
though?
No
if,
pun
if you know
intended.
he has an orgasmic spot in there,
Right.
why wouldn't you hook him
I'm
up?
not doing
Put a
that.
strap on.
Because the reason why I say that is because when you're in the middle of making love,
Right.
your objective is to please each other
That
and
is
do
very true.
whatever
Right.
each other wants that you know is
I
filling
understand.
and satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you want him to hit your G spot, what if he said, "No, I'm not doing that"?
I'm like, baby, we're gonna have to find something else to do.
Exactly.
Because that is not comfortable for me.
That's where
he
I'm
ain't
coming
asking
from. I'm
you
not
to
comfortable
lick
for
his
that.
ass.
You know.
I'm not sticking it either.
You know. I'd rather lick it and
It's
stick
a
it.
whole different argument.
Girl,
I'm glad
it
we
is.
had
I'm
this.
licking it.
Serious. I'd
We
rather
gonna talk
lick it.
about this